for them to resume at the Ikpaja Youth Camp, where the 2,000 athletes and officials will be camped for the games.
Before I allow you to go, I mean, we saw at the National Youth Games in Abuja, the National Sports Commission said the philosophy for youth games is not to reward people with medals, so that there's reduced temptation, there's a reduced inclination to cheat.
Okay.
Is that the thinking with the Dawn Games as well? Are there going to be medals? Are there going to be prize money? What reward system are we having for the Dawn Games?
Okay. For the Dawn Games, there's going to be medals. There are going to be medals and certificates. There's going to be a certificate first for every athlete that take part in the Dawn Games.
So at least you took part in this.
You took part, you were registered for the game. There's going to be a certificate to that. And there's going to be medals, just to encourage. So that the medals is meant for memorabilia, so that in later years of their life, then they look at them, they say, look, oh, I took part at the maiden edition of the Dawn Game. They could reflect and say, oh, to their own children by the time they're grown, I was part of the maiden edition of the Dawn Game. So that is the concept for us.
Final word from you, sir. What are you telling everybody about the Dawn Games? And Lagos is hosting again. Lagos for sure, winning, hosting to win. What's the message?
Again, the message is the same message that His Excellency the Governor gave when we were hosting the National Sports Festival. We're hosting to put together an excellent show. We're also hosting to participate and put in our best. But we're hosting and making sure that there's a level playing field for everybody. We'll put in our best, we'll do our best, and just like we did at the National Sports Festival where we put up a very impressive performance. But for more for us in Lagos State is not whether we come first or not, it's more of continuing the developmental process that has started in sports development in Lagos State, and that for us is something we feel is already beginning to bear fruits in Lagos. So we just invite everyone to come to Lagos on the 16th of May to the 24th of May and enjoy the children doing their best, enjoying themselves and competing in very good facilities, and Nigeria will benefit from it.
Well, definitely. Dr. Tando and Nuna Travel, I must thank you so much for coming on sports tonight at very short notice. And of course, appreciate you, of course, for giving us all the information that we need to know about all that is going on. Not just about the Billet Games, but about the Dawn Games that will also be coming up later this month. We will go on a quick break. We'll make a change. By the time we return, we still have plenty more for you on Sports Tonight. Join us again.
The Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center, taking the floor a short time ago.
Still in the building with the big announcement today by Commissioner Adam Silver.
Well, it's interesting listening to Doc Rivers. After that Game 4 loss, he felt his team had no energy and no emotion. And he was one of the adjustments that Doc Rivers made of pre-rotating over. But when you put Draymond Green in there, it makes those rotations a little bit further over. It's another turnover for Golden State.
Curry was tripped, and here comes Griffin.
Any better, obviously, it's something he didn't want to do.
Paul, three, got it! Crisp for Golden State. Paul, Collison, to Clayton Thompson, the cross court to Crawford. Who else? DeAndre Jordan, 10 first quarter points after going. Collison is on Curry. Thompson was going to set a screen to switch on defense. Now here comes Matt Barnes on Curry. Collison watches Thompson. Shot clock at 2. Clay will take it in the reverse. Pretty play by Klay Thompson. Out to Green by Collison. Dumping it Iguodala. Shot clock at 3. Thompson, Curry, the three. Kaboom! They move that ball well. It's a 4-point game with 8 to play. Well, 9 for him. Sets the screen. Collison defended by Barnes. Green is on Griffin. They'll joust right now. Shot clock at 3.
Remember, Green has 5.
Griffin. The Los Angeles Clippers have gone up 3 games to 2. Doc Rivers.
All right, thank you for staying with us. It's time for us to go courtside now on Sports Tonight. And of course, before I introduce Femi tonight, let me just quickly cross over to the United States of America, to Washington particularly. Sonny Young is waiting to join us on Skype. Sonny, long time no see. That's how we say it here. How are you doing?
Sporty greetings, Toyin, long time, and sporty greetings to all our Sports Tonight viewers.
Sonny, your magic worked for the Washington Wizards. Unbelievable. Chicago Bulls are out. Tell us all about it. How did it happen?
My Wizards cap.
Tell us.
Just about every day in recent weeks, and yes, the magical and surprising Wizards, they are through to the second round of the NBA playoffs. They beat the Chicago Bulls 4-1, and I was thrilled. This is one of the biggest sports stories in Washington in recent years. The Wizards have had such a long history of losing teams, but a lot of excitement surrounding the Wizards right now.
Well, Sonny, apart from Washington Wizards, I mean, the major story around the NBA has got to be the owner of LA Clippers and the story of racism and all of that. What can you tell us about it? And there are reports that Oprah is interested in buying the club.
No doubt, Toyin, that by far was the big story in the NBA this week. Let me recap the penalties. Donald Sterling, the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, banned for life from the NBA for making racist remarks, among them that he doesn't think black people should be allowed to attend Los Angeles Clippers games. He got in a lot of hot water, unprecedented penalty, Toyin. He was fined $2.5 million US, the maximum amount allowed by the league, the NBA. And the commissioner, Adam Silver, says he will do everything in his power to make Sterling sell the team. And yes, a lot of big names being mentioned as potential buyers of the Clippers. You mentioned Oprah Winfrey, Toyin, a couple of other names that have come up. Floyd Mayweather, the great boxer who's in the ring this weekend in Las Vegas, he's been mentioned as a potential buyer. Magic Johnson, the former Los Angeles Lakers star, he has expressed interest. I think no matter which of these people buys the team, Toyin, it's going to take a consortium, a block of people. One of the richest franchises in the NBA. There have been estimates that the club could sell for anywhere between $500 million US and $1 billion, excuse me, $500 million and $1 billion.
Wow, that's some good money, Sonny. But before I allow you to go, let's quickly wrap this up by talking about LA Lakers. The worst performance in a long time. And of course, the casualty is the coach.
Story also, Toyin. LA hotbed this week. Mike D'Antoni resigned after less than 2 seasons in charge. Magic Johnson tweeted that he was thrilled with the decision by D'Antoni. He was not happy with his coaching. Tough season for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant was injured for much of the season. Pau Gasol, as well as Steve Nash. Their worst campaign in more than 50 years, Toyin. So we wait and see who the next coach of the Lakers will be.
All right, Sonny, so good to talk to you again after a long while. We're happy to have you, and thank you for speaking to us on Sports Tonight.
And go Wizards, Toyin! Go Wizards!
All the best, Sonny. All right, we wish you all the best of luck, Sonny. Let's hope that your luck carries the Wizard, and let's see how far it carries them in the NBA playoffs. All right, Femi, I'm going to just ask you one question before I allow you to go on the program tonight. This weekend is our own All-Star event in Nigeria. What can you tell us very quickly about the All-Star game this weekend in Nigeria?
A lot of stuff's going to be happening. We know the 24 players already selected.
They've been named by the NBBF.
Yeah. And Kano Pillars seem to have the biggest pack. They have 5 players.
Expectedly.
Expectedly, definitely, after their
dominance in the Savannah Conference.
Mark meant us to have 4 players in there. And while on this other side, we have 2 players from the Lagos Islanders. It's a mix in the Atlantic Conference because no doubt about it, all the teams there have really shown they can compete, and I like the mix there. But the surprising thing is the coach, who will be taking charge of the All-Star team for the Atlantic Conference is the coach of the Oluyole Warriors, Adeboye Aderoye. For me, it was a surprise pick. He will be assisted by the Jordan Warriors coach Chris Nomingo in that one. So it's going to be a good one to watch at Unilag, indoor sports complex. You need to be there. Last year was a bumper package.